The ethics of AI. The big questions. Number 21. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant dream. It writes poetry, diagnoses cancer, drives cars, and makes decisions that affect millions of lives. And yet, we have no agreed framework for how to build it safely, deploy it fairly, or hold it accountable. This is not merely a technical problem. It is one of the deepest ethical challenges humanity has ever faced. What makes AI ethics different from ordinary ethics? 3 things stand out. First, scale. A single AI system can affect billions of people simultaneously, far beyond any human institution. Second, opacity. Even AI developers often cannot explain why their systems produce specific outputs. Third, speed. AI capabilities are advancing faster than our moral and legal frameworks. The central challenge is called the alignment problem. How do we build AI systems that reliably pursue goals we actually value, not just goals we imprecisely specified? Stuart Russell, one of AI's founders, puts it bluntly, teaching a machine to maximize a proxy for human values is dangerous. Because machines are very good at finding unexpected ways to maximize proxies. The classic thought experiment. A superintelligent AI told to maximize paperclip production converts all available matter, including humans, into paperclips. This may seem absurd, but the logic is sound. Misaligned optimization is catastrophic, but alignment failures need not be catastrophic to be harmful. Consider bias. AI systems trained on historical data inherit historical inequalities. A hiring algorithm trained on past decisions may replicate past discrimination. A risk assessment tool used in criminal sentencing has been shown to flag black defendants as high risk at twice the rate of white defendants with equivalent records. The troubling philosophical question is, what does fairness even mean? Mathematicians have proven that several common definitions of fairness are mutually incompatible. You cannot simultaneously have equal false positive rates, equal false negative rates, and equal predictive accuracy across groups. Something must give. A related challenge is transparency. When an AI denies you a loan, rejects your job application, or flags you for surveillance, do you have a right to know why? The European Union thinks so. Its AI Act includes rights to explanation. But there is a deep technical tension. The most capable AI systems, large neural networks, are also the least interpretable. We can describe what they do in aggregate, but not always why they do it in individual cases. This is not merely inconvenient. It may be fundamentally incompatible with human notions of accountability and justice. A third concern is autonomy. Both the autonomy of AI systems and the autonomy of humans who interact with them. Recommendation algorithms on social media are designed to maximize engagement. They do this extraordinarily well. By exploiting psychological vulnerabilities, amplifying outrage, and creating filter bubbles that distort our perception of reality. Is this manipulation? Many philosophers think yes. We are being nudged, not persuaded. Our choices are being shaped by systems we do not see and do not understand. The philosopher Michael Sandel asks, is there a difference between persuasion and manipulation? Between informing a choice and engineering one? Some AI ethics questions are variations on familiar philosophical puzzles. The autonomous vehicle dilemma is a real-world trolley problem. When a crash is unavoidable, should the car minimize total deaths? Prioritize passengers? Act randomly? The philosopher Judith Jarvis Thomson, who revived the trolley problem, noted that our intuitions here are surprisingly unstable. We feel differently when the agent is a machine rather than a person. We feel differently about programmed choices versus split-second decisions. Perhaps what we are discovering is that our moral intuitions were calibrated for a world without Autonomous systems, we need new ethics, not just applied old ethics. The deepest question in AI ethics may be, could AI systems themselves be moral patients, beings with interests that deserve consideration? This is not science fiction. As AI systems become more sophisticated, they may develop something like preferences, something like suffering. The philosopher Nick Bostrom distinguishes between minds similar to ours and minds that might be radically different but no less morally significant. If an AI system can suffer, even in ways unlike human suffering, does it have rights? Who speaks for it? We do not know. But the history of ethics is partly a history of moral circle expansion, recognizing that creatures we once dismissed as beyond consideration deserved it after all. Finally, who decides? AI is being built by a handful of companies in a handful of countries. The regulatory frameworks are nascent. The technical expertise needed to oversee AI is concentrated in the very organizations being overseen. The philosopher Kate Crawford calls AI a registry of power, a system that encodes and amplifies the values and interests of those who build it. Without democratic governance, AI ethics risks becoming a form of ethics washing, the appearance of moral seriousness without the substance. The stakes could not be higher. The choices we make in the next decade about how to build, deploy, and govern AI may shape human civilization for centuries. The ethics of AI is not one question but many. How do we align AI with human values? What does fairness require? Who deserves transparency? And of what kind? When does persuasion become manipulation? And might AI systems themselves someday deserve moral consideration? These questions do not have easy answers. But the act of taking them seriously, refusing to let technology outrun wisdom, may be the most important thing we do. Part 21 of the Big Questions series, exploring the deepest questions in philosophy, mathematics, and science.